Hey folks, welcome to the channel. Today we are going hear a creepy story. You know, a lot of people have that one thing they keep in their house, that one drawer, or that one room that just collects junk. For me, it's the attic. When my grandpa passed, I inherited his old house, and a good 80% of what was in it ended up in the attic. Old furniture, boxes of photos, tools he hadn't touched in decades. It was a museum of a life I only half knew. I didn't go up there often. It was dusty, cramped, and honestly, a little spooky. But one rainy Saturday, I was bored and decided to rummage through it. I found a box of old electronics, buried beneath a tangled mess of cords and a VCR that probably hadn't worked since the 90s. I found the radio. It was strange. Not like the old wooden radios I'd seen in movies. This one was all black metal, heavy, with a blank silver plate where a brand name should have been. The dials were smooth and cold, unmarked, except for a single red dot. The power cord was a thick, braided wire that looked older than the radio itself. It was just odd. But I've always been a sucker for old tech, so I carried it downstairs, dusted it off, and set it up on my kitchen table. I plugged it in, half expecting a puff of smoke. Nothing, just static. I fiddled with the knobs, trying to find a station, any station. The needle on the tuner didn't seem to move past the static. Just as I was about to give up, I heard it. A faint, clear voice. It wasn't a song. It wasn't a broadcast. It was a man's voice, flat and without any emotion, just reciting.
Item 217, 24.5938, 321 Maple Street. Completed.
The voice repeated this a few more times, then stopped, leaving only the hiss of static behind. I sat there, just confused. A prank? A shortwave radio hobbyist? I figured it was just some weird pirate station. I unplugged it and put it back in its box. But for some reason, I couldn't get it out of my head. The next night, around the same time, I went back to the attic. It was around 3:15 a.m. when I found myself back at that same spot, plugging the radio in. Sure enough, the same voice came on.